Alrighty, hello everyone and welcome back to Temtem. In the previous episode we finally reached the next town, which allowed us to jump on a narwhal and travel back into previous areas after a long while. And in between the streams I did do a bunch of grinding, mainly from the package deliveries and the koi's fishing. And I also went over here into the Saipark to check what was this week's loot. And apparently it's Vial, which is something we don't have yet. So before I showcase all the loot, let's go ahead and catch one of these Vials. Immediately spawns in, you'll love to see it. And it is indeed something we don't have yet, so I'm gonna try Venomous Claws. Hopefully it's not enough to kill. Well, mistakes were made, let's try again. I think we need something slightly less strong. Let's try a Feather Gatling move. Maybe that's gonna be alright. He do be only level 32, so I don't think he will live to see the day. Dang, okay, new strategy. Let's just not attack and wait for them to get exhausted. I think that's gonna work out better for us. Well, of course, now that we killed two, suddenly they refuse to come in. That's alright though, that's alright. That guy has the same exact wings as me. What are the chances of that? Oh, don't tell me now that I killed them by accident I'm gonna have to be here for who knows how long. That would be unfortunate. But yeah, I was playing a lot. The koi fishing took quite a while. As is usual, I suppose. The main thing I got out of it though was a bunch of Minimonoliths. Which I am of course happy to have. Hello Monix, nice to see you around. I will wait for the exhaustion to kick in because otherwise I don't know what the catch rate is, but I assume it's low. Okay, next turn should be exhaustion, let's go. Perfect, now we can start throwing them cards. I could have bought the Saipark card specifically for this, but oh well, too late. I'm just gonna keep throwing these until we catch him. There we go, Vial. Let me remove him from my map. Oh, he's not on the map. Okay, even better. Send him to the Tem deck. And now that the Saipark is finished, let's smoke bomb out of here. And let me show you the screenshots of the loot from in between the streams. There is a package reward of Minimonolith and some currency and candy. Pretty decent. Then another package delivery with Minimonolith, weakener lime and some currency. Pretty nice as well. Then we have the vital durian, nothing too crazy. Then we had the incubator ticket and some currency, also nothing too crazy. Then we got some wish you well coins, as well as some coconut candy. Pretty nice. I'm happy with it. Then we got koi lure, Minimonolith and such, that was for the fishing. Which I then got 5 out of 5, and that gave me a bunch of stuff, including some decor and outfit, not bad at all. And then of course another incubator ticket, and another double Minimonolith right here, which is pretty lucky, and not only that, I got it twice. The day after that, once again 2 Minimonoliths. So overall, as you can see, pretty good loot in between the streams. And also, if I remember correctly, I don't remember where it was, but we had something in the kudos that I wanted to do. Yeah, drop a wish you well coin in each well. We haven't dropped a coin in Dennis yet, so while we are still here, I probably shouldn't have smoked bombed, but that's alright. Let's go find a well and drop the coin into it. If I remember correctly, the well is exactly where we were somewhere. No, it's right here. So it's not that far away. We should be able to get that sorted relatively quickly. Let's see what we will get. I have a bunch of wish you well coins, so I might drop in like a couple. Might as well see what we get out of them. No reason to keep stockpiling them, but I will wanna put some into the well in the other area as well. Alright, moment of truth. So, candy and learning aid, amaze balls. Let's do another one. Pheromones and spirits favor. Capital. That's all I'm gonna do for now. I'm gonna drop the rest in the next area. Let's do smoke bomb.
Ah.
And let's fly. Oh yeah, there was one more thing I wanted to do. Let's fly to Omldinesia. Because we wanna hatch a Tauli. I wanted to do this. I wanted to cut him in the wild, but we didn't have luck. So why not utilize the breeding center for the purposes that it's meant to be used for? Holy moly, why is there so many people? What the heck? I never seen this many people around. Do Valiars evolve? Apparently not. Okay, so there is the owl here we need. And there is the Barnashi we need. Just gonna swap these two so that it's easier for me to grab them. They be emoting all over the place. There we go. Let's get down to business then. Pretty good stats seem to be coming in. Why not? Come back in a while, they need some time to get better acquainted. I never seen this many players in one spot before. I wonder why they are here. Someone is waving at me. Holy moly. Let's give him a hug. Let's go. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Alright, while the egg is cooking, let me go talk to the person in this town that has a quest. Because if I'm not mistaken, we finished previous area, which means we can give the interview related to it, probably. Which is this way. The egg could take 5 minutes or so, so we might as well utilize the time. Hello. Any news about Arbury or Cipanku? I have explored Cipanku. Let's go with... Let's go with the best mochi lore. You cannot imagine how many young tamers dream of going to Cipanku and being part of the scene. Go on. I saw the harvest at the rice fields. That's the perfect counterpoint, the cutting-edge urban scene of Neo-Edo and the permanence of the traditional ways in the countryside. What's the highlight that every visitor should experience for themselves? I would say a pilgrimage to the shores of the sacred lake. Marvelous, I'm so jealous of you now. I'm going to take a sabbatical as soon as this bloody leg heals. And I'm going to travel all around just for fun. That was grade A material, Gabit Biscuit. Here, have this. I got it as a review sample from a cutting-edge firm that shall remain unnamed. I think you deserve to try it before anyone else. I don't do that much Temtem taming anyway. Reactive Vial. It nullifies for 2 turns and recovers 8% health. That's interesting. Please tell me you are heading to Arbury now. Just one more island and my guide will be done, and you are on a roll. Don't stop now. That's where I am going next, indeed. Apparently I don't have the scoop for it yet, but that's alright. Alright, so that's one quest updated. I don't think there are any others in the Omninesia region. But that's alright. This is the furniture shop. Let me check if they have anything interesting. You know what? This fridge looks cool. I'm gonna buy it, why not? That's everything I'm gonna get to. You are probably wondering why I'm wasting money on a fridge. Well, you have to store the beer and such somewhere. That's for sure. I am also in a completely wrong spot. This is not the breeding center. Also, since we are in Omninesia, I might go and decorate my house a little bit. We did get a bunch of decoration items that we could place down now. But first I'm gonna await the arrival of the egg. People are partying over here, holy moly. I'm just gonna sit down. You can see my two fellas over there running around. They run around so majestic. Meanwhile, other people are breeding. I see 3 shinies over there. There is the egg. What do you want? Nothing from you. It seems Owlhy and Banshee have just laid an egg. Congratulations. Here, take care good of the egg and happy parents. Thank you very much. So I'm gonna replace you with you. I'm gonna replace you with you. I'm gonna use a incubator ticket on you. Executing express hatching protocols. And our baby is born. We've got a new Temtem Towley. Now we got him legit and not from a trading house. Love to see it. Now let's swap. Pressing the wrong button. Let's swap the level 1 Towley with the Revel. How longer do we need to wait for you? Level 75. I got so many Minimonoliths. But I'm not gonna waste it on you. I was tempted for a second. Let me see what I can do with the Minimonoliths instead. We could get Meaty, we could get Mintle, we could get Mosu. Not Magmisto. Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna swap you 3 out. I'm gonna swap you 3 in. The people in this building are freaking exploding. What the heck? What's going on over here? Oh yeah, they do be exploding, holy moly. One of them is meanwhile doing Naruto moves, what the heck? The wind style jutsu, ain't no way. What the heck? Is that freaking Madara Uchiha? Must be, must be. Let's go ahead and use the Minimonolith if I can find it. I guess it would be in the performance. There we go. Not on Revel, on Meti Mental Mosu. That is a cool looking cat, look at that. Right. Now let's do one on Mental. Also pretty cool. And now let's do one on Moss. Oh, Minox still evolves further. Okay, let's see it. Minotaur. That is pretty cool, not gonna lie. Magmut. Alright, alright. I don't know why I keep pressing wrong buttons. Well, that's these 3 sorted then. Perfect. Perfect. I'm tempted to maybe do a Revel as well. You know what? I got so many Minimonoliths, why not? Might as well utilize them. There we go. I will keep on pressing the wrong buttons, don't worry about it. Perfect, now we can equip our main squad. I wanna swap you and you. 0B10 as well. The main squad is back together. Alrighty, well, that's that. That was a quick detour. We just witnessed a whole bunch of evolutions. Speaking of which, let's check. How many do we have? Tempedia, I guess it would be here. 138 out of 164. So we are not missing too many. Only a handful of them left. Which is interesting. We are going into, I think, the city area, right? Yes, this is where our home is. Kind of wish there was a quicker way to jump into it. But oh well. Is this my home? This is definitely not my home, but whoever lives here has some really cool decorations, that's for sure. Which home is mine? Is it this one? This is also not my home, but whoever lives here also did pretty good job. What the heck is this? Oh? What the heck? That's some technology I haven't even seen a tutorial for yet. This is my home. Alright. I forgot how to edit it. Edit house, there we go. Alright, well, for starters, I don't like this window here anymore. I'm gonna put one right there. I'm gonna remove this and put it over here. And I'm gonna remove this and put it over here as well. And I'm gonna take this and put it... How do I rotate it again? How do you rotate? There we go. I'm gonna put that there. That looks decent. I'm gonna put the table in front of the windows, like so. Now let me check, what do we have? The moat is interesting. We got the fridge, which is perfect over here. We got a chair finally, which we can put right there. We also got square minimalist sofa. I'm gonna put that there. Odd left couch. I think that's a corner piece, right? I cannot tell honestly. I'm gonna put that there. That's probably wrong. Ah, does it belong like... How does this belong? Maybe like this? That seems to make sense. A properly big couch over here. Gonna put that against the wall. That looks good. Actually looks better than this. Maybe I wanna put this over here instead. And then I wanna put this here, so that it's like a extension of the couch, kind of. We have a very nice carpet over here. That I think works pretty good in front of the 4 machines. We of course have a darts board as well, gonna put that there. We have a bell. I think that belongs next to the door, right? Old time popcorn cart. Where the heck do I put this? I guess over there. You know what, that works. My house is becoming a bit more cozy. For sure. I think that's everything from my bag for now to exit and save. Let me check how much if I go into a store and housing. Interactables, 750. I wouldn't mind having all of these in there, to be honest. The interactables are kind of important, I would say. Arcade game. Is this a different one from the ones we have? Who knows? All I know is some of these decorations are pretty wild. Should I... Maybe the trade terminal wouldn't be too bad, because, well, we still cannot fast travel into my home though. So would it really be all that better? All the same though, I'm happy with what we did here. Looks pretty nice. We can now even sit over here, which is nice. I wonder if I would leave the game like this if someone would stumble upon me sitting here in the darkness staring at the door. Would be pretty funny. You can play the thingies from over there, which is cool. Alright, well, let's go into the Coral Plaza. Let's go back to the superior Omninesia. And now that we did all of that, I think I'm ready to go resume. The other stuff that we need to do. Which is mainly the new town for us to explore. That is a cool mount, I guess. Holy moly. Meanwhile, I'm over here with the hover chair, which is pretty cool too, that's for sure. But not as cool as that thing. Let's fly into the arbory. We still have some other side quests and such that we need to do. But I wanna explore this city. Why do you have a question mark? Where can I find a sticker restore? Oh, that's right, they gave me a side quest, but then when you wanna accept it, they are like, nah, you have to finish the story first. Unscheduled tram freighter shows up, claiming they are congressional vessel, like that means anything, look at it. Taking up bird space, obstructing regular airships, that's what they are doing. One day you will understand. I don't think so, young tamer. The narwhal, can you believe it? I have heard this very airship had crashed and burned in Tukma. Crazy what fake news one hears, eh? So I'm not bothered about that rumor of an attack on Kisiwa. I have no time for this. Okay, just telling it like it is, buddy. It's my holy moly, look at that dress. Straight out of the Victorian England, I would say. It is my first belief that thanks to the great modern advancements in airship travel, a determined voyager can today travel all around the airborne archipelago in 80 hours or less. Master key, fetch my carpet bag. Who's master key? My loyal wallet here? Yes, he's a moala. They are more efficient and steadfast than humans. I have proven that empirically. Are you going around the archipelago? Why naturally should I find someone to take me up on a bet that I shall not take more than 4,800 minutes or 280,000 seconds? I wonder if this is a reference to Around the World in 80 Days. Which, by the way, also had a pretty good game back in the early 2000s. I might stream it someday, if I can make it run on modern Windows, because I remember it fondly. I played the version with my native language. I never played the English version, so I might do that and see the differences, you know. Shall we bet on it, Miss Phileas? With pleasure. If you can match my bet of a mere 20,000 million pensons. I love to see a man about a momo. That's a man. That's a man. Are you kidding me? There is no way that's a man. I never seen a man with such beautiful eyes. I once knew a certain inventor who developed an ingenious submersible ship. He managed to travel no less than 20,000 meters under the surface of the Silaro. Holy moly. That's a man with the cutest eyes I have ever seen. So beautiful eyes, it's hard to believe. Okay, so we are in the town, as you can see. I see you are an eager tamer. Inscriptions aren't open yet, my friend. We are finalizing some details. Come back later to get your place. I don't know what that means, but I assume stickers on the floor could be still something around here. There is one here that I almost missed, which is a duplicate, unfortunately. Okay, I don't think there is anything else. University of Arbury, Properton College, mind over matter. We can actually go inside, surprisingly enough. Cannot believe I forgot the bursary petition form again. What now? Okay, thanks. Hello, how may I help? I'm looking for Professor Konstantinos. His office is here, but I haven't seen him today. I have a question about the uni. You need to an inquiry form for that. Sorry about the tongue twisting. I don't know what's going on. Fill it in and I will give you something else to ask a question. Okay, thanks. You have a nice carpet here. Not gonna lie. That's a very ominous looking room right there. I should more often interact with stuff because you never know. Hidden items could be anywhere. This game doesn't really give you any hints that there is something there. Oh no way, someone borrowed the system at Temtem already. The original edition by Carlotta Linnea. You are pretty bookish for such a young kid. That's the seminal work on Temtemology. But it's almost 250 years old. It's been extensively revised. But yes, that's the foundational cornerstone of the discipline. The revised edition by Guy and Raids, or the Beard Bros, as we effectively call them in my class. That's the last major revision. It includes digital, but at the rate Nantolapes keeps making new models, it will soon be outdated too. Tough luck, tell me about it. Those are some interesting tables right there. Is there really no loot in this room? If only I could remember 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How did you do that? Are you some sort of a mental freak? I know a running gag when I see one. Don't read my thoughts, please. I can believe it, you are psychic through mental powers. I'm not even talking to you, I'm trying to loot. But thanks for the compliment, I suppose. These doors are locked. Let's go check out where this big one goes. Just the upper floor. Okay, I don't see any items. Another locked door though. I'm beginning to be tired of running around. Interacting with everything but not getting anything in return. Hey, anyone ever told you that you look like just Vasea? This guy also has the beautiful eyes. What the heck is going on? Does it mean when they have these eyes that they are under hypnosis or something? Because I'm in Omniscient? Well, because you have those eyes like the... Has that line ever worked? Well... Don't think so. They are also dialoguing about eyes. Coincidence? I think not. Hey, no snooping. Find your own locker. Holy moly. They caught me. They caught me red-handed. Or whatever is the saying. Let's go check what's in here. A classroom. happy the trash cans have anything. No? Really? Yo, miniature Pidgey Pig over here. Holy moly. That's cool. Computer and such. No loot. I find it hard to believe that there is no loot. I don't look like her at all. Indeed, indeed. Okay, this room actually has people in it. Can you believe it? Take a seat, I'm in the middle of a lesson. Listen, if I don't take good notes now, the finals are going to be pure unmitigated down below. So what the heck does that even mean? Sit down and shut up, he's gonna see you. Will he really see me if I do one of these? He's not paying any attention. He's so deep in thought that he completely ignores the world around him. You are a bit too young to be a student here, aren't you? Aren't you too old to be a teaching here? If one is never too old to learn, then how can one be too old to teach? I guess you are right, that's usually the case. Usually. Sounds like you made some mistakes. Alright, well, exploring this building gave us absolutely nothing. Are you here to compete in the Temtem tournament? Lodgeburg College is temporarily closed to everyone but tournament contestants. Have you signed up yet? I need to sign up first, ain't no way. My granddaughter gave me these special coins for throwing in wishing wells, she told me, but I've been throwing them down this here well for a while, and nothing has happened. This is not the right well. Oh, it isn't? Well, I don't see anything wrong with it, and it's more convenient than walking all the way to the inn in the Green Glen Forest. You are getting nothing in return? Nothing at all. That's not completely true. I haven't gotten any prizes or rewards, but there is this strange voice. These sound effects, they call them these days. For instance, I dropped a coin a few minutes ago and a strange voice came up from the well. What did it say? Something like, "Oh heck, that hurt." And then another voice said, "It's that Gabit biscuit throwing things at us, Flea." Very mysterious. Maybe there is a spirit that dwells in the well. Can I have some of those coins? No, sooner or later I will get a reward and I want to show it to my granddaughter so she's happy for me. Do you know where it leads? When I was a wee lass, I was told there was a secret passage down the well. And centuries ago, Lady Catherine explored it and found a great treasure buried by the ancient kings of Arbery. And with all that gold and silver she founded the university. That was a long time ago, before we had these machines and digital thingies and these coins as well. Holy moly. Look at old Annabelle, she's been wasting coins on that well for hours. I hope those aren't peasants. Wait a minute. Never mind. For a second I thought I had something, but I don't have anything. I wish I had the single-minded persistence of Annabelle dropping points into that well. I wish my PhD in no time. Are you a student? What gave it away? I'm a grad student. I'm working on my doctorate thesis these days. I've been working on it for ages. Are you from Properton? I was born in Morcopuni. Alright, well. Not to mention Professor Victor, his lessons are so rambling, the man cannot make a simple point in less than half an hour. I've met him, he's handsome. Don't be such a brown noser. Take it easy. I'm just taking a short break. Timurian, that's something we don't have yet. Let's go. Always love it to get new stickers. Where the heck does it go? Gonna be somewhere towards the end if I had to guess. Yo, our very first page is fully finished. Look at that. Finally we did it. We got one page finished. How is my little one today? What lovely fur you have. Who are you talking with? To my Revel here, of course. That's a lovely Revel. Thanks. She's been with me for almost 4 years now. Got her in the Green Glen Forest when she was a little baby, isn't that true? We've been inseparable ever since. She's so sweet. Doesn't like water much. I still remember the first time I brought her here. She was playing by Stiff Clip Canal and she fell into the water. Half the city came out to see what happened, the yelling and moaning. She's much calmer now, aren't you, my dear? She still goes off from time to time, chasing a pajaro or just roaming. Have a nice day. Can we go down the ladder? No? Okay. Would be cool if we could, but I can see why we wouldn't, I suppose. Alrighty then. Many things for us to explore. I guess I'm gonna go check out Temporium next. Can you believe it that old lady was like, you should trim that bush, it's too overgrown, and it was by Brokoblin? What the heck are you saying? Wait, is your name Gabriel Biscuit? Yes. I have a message for you from a lady called Oina. Why would she leave a message with you? Knowing my biscuit, the Temporium is the only place I'm sure they will visit, that's what she said. What's the message then? She says she's been looking for some guy called Constante, but she couldn't find him, so she's staying at the Prancing Minox instead. You can meet her there. What's the Prancing Minox? It's a very reputable inn in the Green Glen Forest, and their mushroom stew is incredible. Okay, thanks for the message. No problem. Prancing Minox Inn, that's a new side quest right there. Wait, what did you say? You are that new tamer in town, what do you need today? Well, that's a good question, let me check. Do you sell anything interesting? Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it. Alrighty then. I think we should go back where we came from, which is this area, because if I remember correctly, we left a handful of tamers alive in there that we still need to beat. We will do that. First time in the city, do you need any directions? Just tell me about the landmarks. Okay, Katarin Square, just north of here, that's where the dojo and Temporium are located. The Evelas Row Boutique is also there, that's where you get your Gladrags. Further north by the Glidwater Stream, there is the Boathouse Club. It's a sophisticated place where the gentlefolk of the city like to meet and gamble on boating races, bid for a rare Temtem and enjoy a glass of fine wine. But naturally the most famous spot in Arbery University that's south of there across the bridge, you cannot miss it, Properton College on the west. Yada yada yada. So much drama. I know, right? Where does all this water go? That's rich coming from a denizen. Seriously though, I hear Stifflip Canal mostly feeds the sewers that drain away the filth of the city. At least that's what we are taught in school. But there are no toilets. We don't talk about that, not in a polite company. Stifflip Canal, that's basically what you can see all around, properly named. It's the north to south stream that runs east of town. Nice talking to you, likewise. Have a great time, Tamer. Alrighty. Assuming the canals can be entered since they have an icon on the map. I wonder if the sewer level will be full of sewer Temtem. Another duplicate too. What is this? Academia Public House, real ales, fine food and friendly atmosphere. Alright, let's check it out. Please don't take this the wrong way, but an Earth-Tameress doesn't talk to mere tamers. Nothing personal, is just the way things are, mortal. You come to spy on me before the tournament begins, or try to get me all drunk so I'm hungover when it's your turn, eh? I know all about you Propertonians and you underhanded tactics. What do you want? Are you going to the Temtem tournament too? What's your favorite Temtem? No, don't tell me. I don't want to be influenced. I must keep an open mind. Expect nothing. Be ready for everything. Have you seen those tamers at the next table? They look formidable. I've been studying for my finals for the last week. I deserve a little break. Never going to finish my thesis. What is it about? The digital revolution and its effects on Temtem population in Cipanku Arbory. Sounds brainy, I guess it is, or too much or not enough. I keep thinking I should pivot away from the purely ecobiological angle and examine the socio-economic impact of the TemCard popularization. Life is just too short. Well, good luck. Cheers. I know, the stink, right? In my line of work, we don't get to smell like Siberian roses, but somebody's got to do it, right? What do you do then? They call me the Sewer Sam, because I work down in the sewers, making sure the bowels of the city are healthy and in proper working order. Keep it up. We keep things down, actually. If everything goes according to plan, they stay down. You don't want them coming back up, trust me. Is this table reserved? Oh, hey, Gamer Biscuit, how's it going? Yo, it's this guy. What are you doing here all alone? Don't make it sound so dramatic. Cannot dude just sit on his own and have a quiet pint? Actually, something's been on my mind. Have you seen Octlana? I don't remember. She brought her wife aboard and they seem so happy. Jealous? Nah. Actually, yes. Seriously, I do think that I want someone by my side too. We've been on so many adventures and stuff. I don't feel like I'm really sharing them with someone special. I think I'm going to Tukma when all this is over, try to make up my mind and commit to something to someone. Good for you. I was thinking you would laugh at me. I don't know, maybe I'm getting too old for this dashing airship officer routine. A broken heart at every port. Maybe it's time to settle down. Maybe. First time at the Vivat Academia, eh? Ground rules. No fighting here, Temtem or otherwise. And no bad-mouthing a college in front of members of said college. And no, we don't do table service. In the grand old Arborian tradition, you have to pay for your pins at the bar. Give me a pin then. Why cannot we drink? This is so unfair. Can I get... Thanks for nothing. Let's go. Can I get thanks for nothing? That's all I want. Strange days, strange people. I long for the halcyon days of old Properton. If I knew what that means, I would be so mad right now. But thankfully, I have no idea. Interesting house we got here though. Seemingly with no loot. Seemingly with no people. What's the point? I'm definitely missing loot. I just interact with wrong spaces in the buildings, I think. Because there is no way they would just have empty building with absolutely nothing in it. Must be something yoinkable. We can go on roof. In this building. Those are cool controllers on the desk over there. Oh, wait a minute, there are people here. Do you have any younger brothers? Mine is always complaining. You are embarrassing me in front of the strangers. See what I mean? Well, damn, that was a proper left hook from the sister over there. I hate making beds. Team, why cannot we just sleep in an unmade bed? It makes no sense. I hate it. Okay, I'm making it. I mean, if he doesn't care, just let him sleep in unmade bed, you know. It's his life choice. Oh yeah, we cannot go higher up from here. Eventually he will get sick and tired of it, and maybe he will be more down to do it. Because he will realize that there are downsides. A beautiful sound you make. Alrighty. Nothing in here. Two more buildings left to go. You dear folk, would you like to take the stinkiest tour ever? Sure. We offer the most comprehensive tour of Properton's sewer system, the real jewel of the city. Can I have your name? Biscuit? Let me see. Unfortunately, all our slots are full right now. Can I book you for next week? Sure. I'm here all day. Why are you offering me services that are already fully booked? What the heck? Okay, we need to explore the left and right building. I will, however, take a quick BRB. So let me check the map like this. And I will be back soon. If you are watching on YouTube, there will be a jump cut. Alrighty, I am back. Let's go check out these buildings then. Hopefully there is some loot. Same as always, lunch is ready and she doesn't hear from the garret. I don't know who Garrett is, but alrighty then. Also, I just realized, I think Mimit is not ours. I think we got Mimit gifted and we never got ours. He's currently in the Saipark. Maybe I should go capture one just so that it's registered to my account. If they don't have that little figure next to the Tem card, I think it means they are traded in. Same with 0B1 and 0B10, and apparently Valash for some reason. Have we really not captured Valash? Seems a bit odd. I don't remember getting Valash gifted. Maybe it's from some trait I forgot, I don't know. We still don't have Pocus, but we have a Hocus. What's up with that? Did we forget to evolve Hocus at some point? Not too sure. Either way, I might run back to the Saipark and get the Mimit then. I leave my little Garrett hideout, best place to read in peace. I wonder if lunch is ready too. I don't know about lunch, fella. But apparently you cannot hear when you are upstairs. Stands the uni clock at 10 to 3 and is there honey still for tea? Wanna be Yoda in the house? If you don't mind, I would rather keep this room in my own. Sure. Do you have anything to loot? Yo, that's a hazard picture right there. I love your dress. Fairy tales are more than true, but not because they tell us that monsters exist, but because they tell us that every monster can be beaten. Alrighty. If you say so. Alright, well, absolutely nothing lootable in these buildings. Quite unfortunate. I come here to honor the ancestors of my clan. I don't remember who we fought and who we haven't fought. I think this fella over here isn't fought. Oi, a stranger, you aren't coming into my town without a fight, folk. We shall see about that. Vetergaard link and wastewater. That did like no damage. Cool, cool. I mean, they do be level 80, so it makes sense. Kind of unfortunate though. I don't know why I forgot Mimit isn't mine. Let's do this. That should finish the Yowler, I think. Perfect. For my final blow, let's do Tornado. Wait. Feather Gatling will do actually humiliating slap. There we go. Undecisiveness. I cannot speak. Oi, how you do that? Your head is too big for your body, sir. That's all I'm gonna say. A Mitty? Mitty has been smitten. Alright, you I haven't fought, I don't think. You cannot get in town with those shoes, sorry. What's wrong with my shoes? Have you look at yours? They are knee high, like what the heck? And you are here complaining about my shoes. We are doing like no damage to this mental type. I think this is mental plus neutral, but I could be wrong. Let's do tornado and lava, maybe that will do some damage. Okay, love, you know what? I don't care what shoes you wear. That's the spirit. That's the spirit indeed. Was it only these two that I missed? Or was there more? Seems like that's it, maybe. Alrighty then. I have no idea still. Why do I have one of my creatures not registered to me? The Valash more specifically. Let me double check this. Valash. Neutral crystal. Is it maybe because we got gifted this guy during our escape from prison? That could be it. That could be it. Let me check where Valash is located. I am curious. Not too sure where Valash is. Oh, he's in Tukma. He's in Tukma, he's in the place that's in between Quetzal and Kakamesenot. You know what? I know I wanted to explore this new town. But since I noticed this right now, and since he seems to be relatively easy to grab, I might do a quick detour. First into Dennis, into the Saipark again, to grab a Mimit. And then to Tukma to grab the Valash. And then maybe if I can find 0B1 somewhere, I could go grab that as well. Just to have those registered to my account properly. I'm not gonna be using them, I'm just gonna put them in the storage. For completionist's sake. Shouldn't take too long, I don't think, but we shall see. We shall see, we shall see. Tateru. You are only level 4, no reason to fight you. The XP would be too small. I think 0B1 was in the Saipark last week, so we kind of missed out by not grabbing it. I didn't realize though that in order for kudos to unlock you need to actually own them. You cannot just trade for them. That's alright though, it's not that big of a deal. I'm sure we can find 0B1 somewhere in the wild. Okay, Mimit, you are top right. Top right, Mimit. Let's go get ya. Perfect. I'm just gonna do slap on the Pahara. I don't wanna accidentally kill the Mimit, so I'm gonna try to capture it. He doesn't have much stamina by the looks of things. Shouldn't take too long, I suppose. Okay, now it should work for sure. Maybe I'm just unlucky, who knows. He's gonna kill himself by accident, I think. Okay, not quite, but that was close. Why cannot I catch you? What the heck? Why cannot I catch this guy? Do you know how many Tem cards you just wasted? How much money I had to spend? Holy moly. This the most expensive creature to capture, apparently. I'm down to 14 temp cards. And still no luck. Am I just really unlucky with the RNG, or is it supposed to be this difficult? Maybe he has perfect SVs, who knows? That could explain it. Okay, well, he's exhausted again. But he doesn't care. You know what? Let me try using TemCardX twice. Even that breaks, okay? Even that break. This is insane. How is this possible? What the heck? I'm just gonna use the remaining basic temp cards I have. And I thought this would be easy. Absolutely insane. Send him to the temp deck. Holy moly, holy moly. Let's do smoke bomb.
Ah.
Let's fly into Tukma. Let's go grab the Valash that for some reason I don't have registered. Maybe I got him from a trade throughout the campaign, but not a player trade. The only thing I can think of is maybe we got him from the fella over there during the prison break, and then we never captured the proper one. For whatever reason, but this area right here is where he's located, so if we just chill here, he should show up. There he is. Of course, full HP will never work. I figured I would try anyways. You know what, sure, why not? It's a waste, it won't work, but at least we can try. He is almost exhausted. We are out of normal temp cards, which is actually good. I can now stock up on the better ones and keep using those from now on. Alright. hope this works. Perfect. Send him to the Tem deck. Now I'm gonna go hit up the Temporium. I do need to heal. I think the Temporium is right here, right? Yes, it is. Perfect. Let me check the Tempedia. So we are still missing Garander. No idea where he is. Looking specifically for those symbols. Okay, 0B1. Let me see if I can find 0B1 location. Let me also delete the Valash. Oh, perfect. 0B1 is in Cipanku. And we kind of need to go there anyways, because we had that whole side quest that we didn't get to do. So you know what? Let's take a detour over there. Because I got a side quest towards the end of one of the previous episodes. And I was locked out of it because we got onto the space ship, or not a spaceship, the ship of the enemy. I forgot the name of it. Telebos? Was it Telebos? I think it was Telebos. There are also 2 side quests in this town, so let's go inspect those. I don't know if they are up or down, but that's alright. I also think there was an achievement for renaming someone. I swear this fridge wasn't here a minute ago. That's where the Miyako fridge ended up. What Miyako? No wonder it's full of ramen. But hey, free food, am I right? Do you have any idea how or why? No, but like I ain't going to argue with a good thing. If you really care, you should ask someone like really smart. Try my buddy Satoko. She has a brain the size of Kilima. Where can I find her? I guess at work. No, wait, today is her day off. She's probably having lunch at her favorite place. It's this izakaya in town. Tell her I said hi. I will, thanks. So we updated one of the quests. Should I try to get this achievement that I was talking about? Maybe. I think Cerny. We could rename Cerny. How much does it cost? Wait. What Temtem are you here about today? The Cerny? The registry says you are not the original tamer of this particular Temtem. Don't worry, we can still help you. But the administrative process is just a little more complex. I have to dig up the original registration, the transference certificate, match it with Dojo archives. Anyways, the fee for the process will amount to 20,000. Do you want to go ahead? Let's do it for the achievement. And I'm gonna rename this guy to certified. Well, no, let's do, you know what? Gonna name him Vonix. Cernif Vonix. I'll just Vonix. I'm gonna name him Vonix. I have a renaming coupon. I don't know if that works. Let me quickly check the achievement list. If that's something I can do. Apparently that should not matter, so I'm gonna save my money and use this. And we got the achievement, let's go. And it's done. Thank you for using your Temtem registrations bureau today. I did it for the achievement. Nice. Okay. There is still one more over here. Capture and show a 5-fi electric type Koish. Ooh. I didn't realize those were kudos as well. Okay, next two achievements are apparently here. Not achievements, dialogues. Please don't ask me about new digital models. Are you a friend of that fridge dude? Of course, fridge dude. How could I live here and not know him? Let me guess, he's freaking out. Wouldn't you freak out if a fridge just randomly appeared in your house? Not really, considering how that was my experiment. So it's not really a prank, but an experiment. I've been testing this new long-distance matter transfer device, so naturally I needed something expendable for the experiment. And my mother-in-law, Mayu, just bought this new fancy fridge and we don't exactly see eye to eye, so I thought, well, okay, maybe it was a bit of a prank too, but it's for science. A teleporter. In layman's term, yes, a teleporter. Not the correct scientific term, but sure. Can I help you? Somehow you don't look like a technologist. Actually, I could use someone like you maybe. The archipelago presents significant fluctuations in gravity and electromagnetic activity. Early tests suggest that those can distort matter transfer in unpleasant ways. I need someone to survey possible transfer points around the whole archipelago to check they are viable and safe. A guinea piggy pig in short. Anything for a reward, utter folk, but don't get your hopes up. I need to know you are not a phony. Anyone could walk in here and talk the talk. I'm not handing my prototype to just anyone. I'm a congressional agent. I need a well-traveled agent for this field of work. Have you been to Omninesia? Yes. What's the highest mountain? In Omninesia. Probably Anak Volcano. What's the biggest body of drinkable water in Tukma? That would be the Xelot Reservoir, right? What reservoir? The Xolot Reservoir. What's the route from Upinzani to Vumbi? From Upinzani, it's definitely not Kilima Peak. I'm gonna risk it and do this one. And from Arisola to Brickle de Mar. Maybe the Talisian Cliffs. How many towns are in Denis? 4. And where can you find substantial deposits of volcanic crystal? Mines of Mictlan. The Atoll Row. Yeah, I kind of figured I need a guide for this. Let me figure out where I can find one. So Satako Temtem quest. It's the type of stuff I don't feel bad about looking up because it is kind of bonkers, let's be honest, to remember the sequence of, and also without googling it, it would be a trial and error for like half an hour probably. So, Anak Volcano is first, the Cenote is apparently the second, then Kakama Cenote, which is this one. What's the route to Wombi? Apparently it's this one, which is surprising to me. From Arisola to Brickle de Moor. The Talisian Cliffs. 4. I was correct about that one at least. Mines of Mictlan, I was correct as well. Aquamarina Caves and the Anak, I suppose. I see. Perhaps you are just the person I need. Very well, handle it with care. This experimental device culls in an instant matter transfer device drone that effectively teleports you somewhere else. Can be used directly from your archipelago map. Listen carefully, this is not a toy. You have to use it as possible transfer point, and let me close this so that it scans the location and stores it as a new transfer point. How do I identify transfer points? As you travel around, the device will keep scanning for stable magnet or gravitational points, and it will mark them with a luminous signal so you know you can scan them. It's basically a scanner drone. It's the most efficient way of doing it. Once scanned, you can matter transfer from that point. Got it. Have it your way. It's not free though. I've run out of research funds, so each matter transfer needs to pay for itself. Makes sense. At least for unplanned locations, I've already programmed some of them and they are within the budget, so you can matter transfer between them at no cost. The others you will have to pay for. But it's for science, so it's fine. And once you've scanned a new point, you can matter transfer from your map. Alrighty, well, can I go play with it now? But remember, it's not a toy, and you are doing it for science. Don't forget to pay the... Hey, come here, I wasn't done. To start using the mother transfer drone, you need to register. That's what she said. Okay. Pick the island. Airship and Atoll Row are always free. That's perfect to know. Okay, well, I'm not gonna use it right away, but I'm happy we got that sorted. Who knew that such important device would be locked behind a side quest? Kind of surprising. Damn, did they both leave? Who left? I'm not sure what you are referencing, but hello there, Koi. It's nice to see you. I hope you are doing well. Have you found him? He became a priest in Mayoko. I'm not entirely surprised. He always had a mystical side. I respect his decision, but can you convince him to at least give us a hand finishing the project? Here are his latest ideas. Ooh, let me read that. This is it, all the specs, all the parameters. I can shoot this straight to development and it can be in testing by the end of the day. If they get off their asses for once. I'm sorry I got carried away. This is exciting. Oh my goodness, yes, we are finally going gold. Give Suzuki the new good news biscuit. I will make sure we rush production of this one. Rejoin Suzuki at Onsen Shima. Alrighty then. What game looks fun? It's Temtem. It's kind of like Pokemon, but without Nintendo. Also, there are question marks over here that I forgot about. Let's go inspect those before we go for the other one. Pretty good game, I would recommend it. It is very grindy too. So if you don't like grinding, it might be an issue, but other than that, it's pretty fun. I completely missed the question marks, holy moly. They must be underneath. I'm supposed to wear this bathing suit to access the onsen. Alrighty. I just got a text from Mickey. We are in production. You did it. Your ex-colleague came through. I'm so excited. Cannot wait to get my hands on the working prototype. I made Mickey promise she would text me as soon as she has news. Temtem up while we wait. Good idea. I will run out of nails to bite. Let me grab my towel and let's take a walk to Iwaba. They don't like guests disturbing the peace with battles, and the walk will clear my head. You have a question? Never asked, but where are you from? I'm from Czechia. It's like in the middle of the Europe, kind of tiny. You have 6 Temtems. Okay, this might be a difficult fight. Let's target Zaubian first. They are both strong again. Well, I can do this. One hit KO, let's go. You love to see it. Check, indeed. That do be me. Okay, the wire is over here. I guess we could do this to finish the Hedgehog. And this hopefully to finish the wire as well. Perfect. They stand no chance. I am too cracked for this. Holy moly. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this, I guess. They are much lower level than I expected, to be honest. I'm just gonna do a rock fall and I'm gonna wait with Hazrat. pretty cool. And he's got Mix as his final one. That was a pretty easy fight overall. Those are good Temtem you have there. Just wait until you can tame even better ones with our new car. It was a nice walk, thanks Biscuit. I needed to get my mind off the... Oh, I just received a message. It's on, baby. Mickey says to hurry to Nantolabs. She has a shiny little surprise for you. We made it. Alrighty then. I should probably get dressed, though I don't wanna run around naked. Let me do that real quick. Yes. Back to my regular clothes. We are going back to the Nantolabs. I think she was in the 3rd floor or 2nd floor. Nah, 3rd floor. I had it right the first time. You are back in just in time. Will you look at this beauty? It's the very first one out of the nano printers and it's for you. TemCardX, the ultimate generation of TemCard. A wonder of Cipanku tech, this TemCard never misses its target. Cannot thank you enough, Biscuit. This is a great day for Nantolabs and for Temtem taming in general. Perfect, well, that's another quest done. Now it's time to go catch the 0B1. Also, I went into the wrong floor. But first we need to go through the rice fields, and that means I'm gonna whip out a Super Send. So that we don't need to worry about random encounters in the grass. That guy is flying on a pig, holy moly. You don't see that every day, that's for sure. Wait a minute, why is there a quest in the middle of the rice field? How did I miss it? Did I miss any other quest? I don't think so. Did you find the artisan? May I see the chavan? Better than before, as it befits a piece of art repaired by an artisan as great as the original maker. Like Temtem taming, like the world of tea, life is a process of learning, breaking and repairing, my young friend. To know when to repair is half the battle. Watch and learn, young one. This is how you train your Temtem to purge themselves of bad influence and regain their inner balance. We got a beef up. I don't think I will use this ever, but do you understand now? I do. Thank you, Sensei. Go and remember your lessons when you Temtem up, as you would say. It's another side quest done, and I didn't even know it was here. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Am I going the right way? Alrighty. I don't think I need to hit the Temporium. I will, however, double check if I have the correct location. It's at the very end, well, not at the very end, but towards the end of the mountain. So we will just kill whatever stops us along the way. Unless it's a team of two, in which case it's faster to just run away. Alrighty then, well, that's that. I am happy we are getting through the progression at somewhat decent pace. This is episode 40, by the way. Isn't that insane? This game had so much content already and we are still not at the end. We are getting there though. Very close now. We are in the final island, so probably won't be too long from now, but it is still quite surprising. "40 episodes. That's way more than some other monster taming games I streamed on the channel before. Definitely happy with my purchase. Okay, this is the area where he is apparently capturable, so let's look around. Immediately got him, you love to see it. Okay, I'm gonna flap this one and I'm gonna wait with this one. Alrighty then, let's start with the TemCardX. Almost used by accident the one I just got in. That would have been insane waste. Holy moly, that didn't work. It cannot be. There we go, we got it. Now he's ours. Gonna have to use a Minimonolith to evolve it, so that the evolution is also registered with us. But I'm gonna do that later. Now let's go and deal with the question mark in the temple. Actually, we do have a storage right here, so why don't we do it right away? This is one of those things that they said we can register, right? Cool. Okay. Minimonolith you. Perfect. I don't think Mimit and Valash evolve, so we don't need to worry about that. Might as well heal as well since we are here. It might as well buy some more TemCardX just to have a surplus. Yeah, and let's check my Tempedia. So now the icon should be correct on everything. Except for Hazard, but we haven't found the location where Hazards spawn. So I cannot really get that sorted quite yet. Maybe soon, maybe soon. Maybe he's gonna be in the sewers. That would make so much sense. Oh yeah, the Hocus Pocus situation. What the heck is up with that? Hocus Pocus. I guess we just forgot to evolve him. How the heck did that happen? I have no idea. That's better, that's better. Okay, let's continue scrolling then. The Hocus Pocus, that's perfect. We don't have a monkey, we don't have a Goron. Those have to wait. Apparently Nessla is not ours. Apparently Nessla is not ours. Apparently Turoc isn't ours. And apparently Tukai isn't ours. How is that possible? I have no idea. Is it because I used a traded to Y to get them? It's kind of funny. So we kind of screwed ourselves, I guess. And the Hazard, yeah. And also Anna here is not ours, but Anatan is. Explain this. I guess we need to breed Anatan to get Anna here. Maybe. Okay, let me check where Nessla is. Because I honestly don't remember. We remove 0B1. Ooh, Nessla is in the rice fields. So we should be able to capture that on our way back. Someone remind me to go to the rice fields. After we are done with the temple. Oh yeah, we can register these. New mother transfer point generated. Perfect. The bridge is open to you and your fellow pilgrims. Biscuit, go pay your respects to the spirits of the sacred lake. I have done so and found the Tori. That sort of thing is none of your concern, pilgrim. One of your priests sent me. You expect me to explain that to you right here and now, and you think you can comprehend in a minute or two what takes years to study and meditation to elucidate? Reality is made of spheres. Even you must know that all the universe that we know and all the universe we don't know exists within the middle sphere. Even the high above and the down below. That is why high below is such a silly thing to say and a misnomer. Holy moly, what kind of words are you throwing at me? When is this place? That is a pointless question. Well, the Tori are gates to another sphere. Provided that is how you want to understand it, or no, absolutely not. From another point of view, both and many others have been proposed and defended by philosophers for centuries. Okay. Can they be crossed? I shall spare you the finer points of which reflection does the crossing. In short, yes. Some of these dialogues are too much yapping, you know. Way too much yapping. What's on the other side? For the most part, we do not know. Just as we do not know most of the sphere inhabit. The tiny bit we do know is that it's the realm of the Volgon. It is also inhabited by the reflections naturally. And since it is so closely linked to your own sphere, it is easy to come across reflections of people we know and of ourselves. I wanna know more, let me in. Curiosity is never a virtue. You will not shut up about it until you have your way. Listen then, a long time ago I made contact with a particularly wise reflection. The philosopher, they are elusive and I am too old to wander those strange places in search of answers. If you let me in, I'm gonna find him for you. Here, have this. Sound of clapping with one hand, color of a fallen tree. What do you do when you can do nothing? When both hands clap, a sound is made. What is the sound of one hand? A tree falls in the forest unseen. What is its color? And when you can do nothing, what can you do? Very deep. Go now before I regret it. Bro looks like he's ancient, 100 years old. And yet he ponders the questions from elementary school. Wise indeed. So that's a lot of question marks. What? Holy moly, this looks like it's gonna be bonkers. What are we doing here? Well, apparently we are fighting still. What was that thing on the cart just now? Was that a bug? It must have been a bug. See if it happens again. It didn't happen this time. Weird. I guess we can do some fights. I've had it with all those old timers. The day to bring some new blood into our dojo has come. We must unite, we must work against Clan Bel Soto. United we stand, divided we fall. Am I fighting my memories? Or something like that. Quite sure. Either way, though, we might as well. It's kind of a detour from what we were doing, but it's alright. Surprising damage. They both lift somehow. That's alright though, I think we will win. Those, gonna do one of those. But yeah, I really don't remember why the rice field creature is not my own. If only I could convince that weakling captain that we need to help the Kiss events. Not sure what's going on over here. We got a new Tamer Pass reward too. Party Folk, Teehee I won, and Summer in the Celaro Die bundle. Let's go. What kind of dice is that? Can I check real quick? Die. I'm not sure which ones I just got. Doesn't really say which ones are new. I like my current one too. I'm gonna keep it that way. Oh, this is again one of the areas where there will be a dungeon at the end of it. Okay, okay. Seems cool. I might have to... Excuse me. I might have to do that next episode then, because this is gonna probably take a lot of time. Let's activate this one too. This thing reacted to the presence of 0B10. I can feel something like an undercurrent of energy flowing beneath the ground. So it was Dr. Wood after all. No, wait, Alberto. You know the one who stole the Thames, the nature ones, I mean the fire ones. Yeah, that I think. What is this place, Carlos? I don't have the faintest idea. I should really get myself a partner. I'm so lost in here. Why didn't I bring a map? Should we test our new teleporting device? Because I do wanna go catch the rice field culprit. I'm gonna save this area for next episode. Although there do be a question mark over there. gonna do that next episode. Okay, so if we go this way, we are not really able to teleport the way I thought we would. But at least for next time, we have a teleport safe for the temple. So it's gonna be easier to get back, I suppose. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. I cannot believe he lived. Cannot believe he lived, but oh well. At some point I should probably get all the teleport locations activated. I think that would be pretty wise. It will make our future travels so much easier. Speaking of which, let's look around here. Maybe there is one somewhere around here that we missed. Doesn't seem like it. Cannot really travel through there. Could be on the middle island, arguably. Let's go check. There is one here indeed. New matter transfer point regained. Let's go. I do kind of wonder if I were to check my teleport locations. Okay, we can do this then. It should be nice. Okay. Do we need digital to buy or no? Apparently not. Okay, give me a second. I'm taking a screenshot here. Here we go. All right. We are getting close to yet another end of an episode. And there is so much stuff I still wanna do. It feels like today we did so much and at the same time not really all that much. Be like that sometimes, I suppose. So apparently one teleport is near the dojo over here. Might as well register it. Then another one is apparently in the shrine, which is back in the main city. I have to go on foot back because we don't have any proper shortcut there, but we can take this pathway. What I was about to say before you threw your temp cards at me is this is a dead end. You lie, this is a shortcut. Check this out. Okay, let's go capture Nessla. And I guess at the beginning of the next episode, I'm gonna be prepared in this lake area, and we will slowly go through it all and figure out what it's all about. That's gonna be next time. Let me move the map. There is also a teleport spot in the building that's right behind this ice. So let me grab that real quick. Perfect. Now to catch a Nessla. Let me double check the probabilities. They are all 20%. They are all 20% and one of them is apparently here. I'm just gonna be fighting here until it pops up. Doesn't take too long though, 20% is pretty high. Especially in comparison to things like the 2i, which are only 5%. We got it already. Holy moly, I sneezed. Sorry about that. I don't know if the microphone picked it up. I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna wait at the... Alright, time to do this. Perfect, and the next teleport will be at the shrine and at the narwhal. Kind of wish I picked up the narwhal one when we got here, but I couldn't know that that was gonna happen. This is gonna make backtracking so much easier too. I'm happy to have a teleporter after 40 episodes. Is this the right way? It is the right way. Lovely indeed. Alright, we still have some time, so what I might do is go evolve the birds. But first let me grab this. I also need to remember where they are and if I even have my own 2Y birds. I'm not too sure about. This should be the last teleporter though. So now if we wanna teleport into Cipanku, we have all the locations unlocked. So Cipanku is for now done. Okay. What were the birds we were missing? Let me also double check Nessla is now correct. Tukai and Turoc. I think I know where Turoc is. I don't know about Tukai though. Tukai and Turoc. Okay, let me quickly check that. I don't see it on my map. Let me search for Turoc. Turoc is located at Aisha's heart, which is in Kisiva. So I guess we are going to Kisiva. I wish someone told me the importance of evolving your own creatures. It would have made the journey slightly easier, but that's alright. Let me check if I even have the necessary bird that I am the owner of. Details. This is mine. This is not mine. This is also not mine, so I only have one legit one. Funnily enough. Okay, well, I'm gonna go evolve it then. But on my way there, I'm also gonna grab more teleport locations. Let me just quickly take another picture. Let me also remove the Nessla. We are in... We are in Kisiva, right? Yeah, I think that's right. There is a surprising amount of teleport locations here. So why is Momo on the map? I'm pretty sure I captured Momo. Okay. So, One is in the Tassa Desert. Is there any side quest? No. This will also make delivery of packages so much easier because I can just teleport where I need to be when I eventually grab all the areas. Let me eat Super Scent. So the first one should be somewhere here. Another one is relatively close by because it's in the dojo location. Hello, Wolfie. Let me smite you. Perfect. The next one is in the shrine, which is where we are going anywhere. Am I in the wrong spot? Yes, I am. Let me actually double check the map. Is there really nothing else? Apparently that is truly it. There is not even a fast travel into Kilima Peaks for some reason. But I guess we don't need to go there anyways, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just happy I will be able to teleport to the Koish location without having to walk there. Through the darkness we shall come into the shrine. This is now activated. And you are evolved. Alright, and if I want another legit bird, I'm gonna have to either breed the two ways or go farm them in Tukma. Difficult choices. Here we are. Now I'm gonna grab the teleport locations from around here. One should be right where we are. And then the next one should be in the Koish fishing area. Also, we can now skate for that loot over there. I completely forgot about that. I need to remember to utilize the skating. What if that loot is something really cool? Realistically, I don't know what it could be, but let's go check. Telomere hack, average crystal, and a sharpening. So nothing I will probably use, but cool to have it nonetheless. We are almost there. Here you can also see the fish of the week, which I already captured. You can tell by the check marks, and you also probably already noticed that it was right here, these two. One of them is 4 out of 5 and one of them is 5 out of 5. So yeah. Finally I can teleport here. Next one is in the city over here, so let's go grab it. We keep using those, why not? Okay, that should be all of them. I think we can test it by going like this, and yes, all of them are unlocked. So that's all the teleports for Cipanku and Kisiwa. We are very close to Tukma, so why don't we... Might be faster to teleport to the Narwhal and go there, but I'm gonna do it this way. I should probably end the episode as well, but... this won't take long. I don't think. I don't think this place has any teleports. Let me double check. Where the heck is Tukma? There is Tukma. Okay. A handful of spots. It's definitely gonna be faster to teleport there too. So, let's test how this works. The mother transfer cannot be used right now. What do you mean by that? Can you only use it when you are outside of a building? I cannot use the drone for some reason. Maybe I need to first register all the areas before I can use it at a will. Too sure, but we made it. We made it. Alright. So... these are some faraway locations. We should be able to get them easily too. First one is the lair. Someone was waving at me and I didn't wave back. Now I feel bad. But I have places to be. I have places to be, things to discover. Oh well. I guess this will be slightly longer episode than usual, but I really wanna sort out these teleport locations because it's gonna be so helpful for the rest of the playthrough, as well as my free time grind of package delivery and such. So I got those two. The next one is... one is at the dojo thingy and one is at the crystal shrine thingy. I'm gonna go for the dojo first. So here. And you know what? I had an idea of what to do. At this point we are in the end game. So why don't I increase the level of my main team by going to the usual spot here in Tukma and farm up the experience for it. And that's actually what I'm gonna do in between the streams, because I think it could be good. And it will also let me capture some of the Tuwai birds that have a 5% spawn rate in here. So yeah, in between the episodes I'm gonna be here running in the grass. And I'm gonna be killing the encounters. We have a stand activated, which is why they are not spawning in at the moment. But yeah, I'm gonna be killing all the encounters in here with the Xenorets, and I'm gonna be capturing Tuwai birds whenever they spawn in. That's what I'm gonna be doing in between the streams until I have at least 5 Tuwai birds in my storage unit. So yeah, this is where I'm gonna be doing stuff. And I guess it's very likely that in the next episode my main squad will be maybe around level 90 to 100, something along those lines. Can I still not teleport, by the way? Apparently I still cannot use it. I wonder why. But I do need to swap the Turoc for my 0B10, I think, was in that 6th slot. Thankfully we are pretty close to that. Not gonna use another scent. And in the next episode, I'm gonna go take the teleport locations from Dennis, Omninesia, and Arbery. I think that's gonna be fun. Okay. You go here. You go here. You two are not what I need. You two are traded, so gonna make a room right here so that I don't confuse you, and I'm gonna put you into the Don section. And if I catch new ones, I'm gonna put them right here where the egg is. Oh yeah, that's the plan. Let's get a full heal. Hopefully farming the 2i birds won't take too long. But I might as well get some experience while farming them, since they have a small spawn rate. Would be fun. And yeah, in the next episode, after we are done with the other area teleporters, I'm gonna probably go back to the main story and figure out why I cannot use the teleporter. Or I might do more side stories if we come across more question marks. We shall see how it goes. But this is where I'm gonna leave it for now. So thank you so much everyone for watching yet another episode of Temtem. I would say we did decent progress today with the side stuff. We unlocked some new mechanics and such. And we finally captured most of the stuff that we haven't had properly registered in the Tempedia, which is nice. I'm excited for next time, but until then, bye bye.